You well? I found you well. It's been a while. It's been a minute. Just doing a few things here and there, but I want to just say good afternoon and welcome to Citizens Network, the platform where we speak truth to power. Thank you for joining us. I know I've had to just rest for a few days. I want to just say thank you for those of you that supported us in the drive, the 3,000 meter swim. We'll be giving more updates as we go along. We'll be giving you more updates about that in the event page. We'll give you more updates. There is probably will be some sort of a letter that will be sent myself regarding that the completing the charity swim by the gym, and once that is released, I will of course show that to yourselves here. But before I go too far ahead of myself, I want to once again wish you all a good afternoon and welcome to Citizen Network, the platform where we speak truth to power. Now, there's one or two things why I came on board, but I want to actually, you see, you have to create your own reality. You need to, because it is obvious. Anyway, I will expatiate further on what I mean by that, but it will happen. But let's. I want to bring something to your attention, but before we do too much of that, you know what we do. I'm going to be playing this anthem here because it is important for us to know it. It's important for us to be, to have that. So here we go.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí a kọ orin orílẹ̀ wa.
Iṣẹ́ wa fúnlẹ̀ wa, orílẹ̀-èdè wa, kàgbéga, kàgbéga, kàgbéga fáyé rí. Ìgbàgbọ́ wa ni pé láti bẹ̀rù làbọ̀ mọ́. Kashishe kajola, ìṣọ̀kan àtòmìnira ni ẹ jẹ́ ká máa lépa, tẹ̀síwájú fọ́pọ̀ ire àtòhun tó dára. Ọmọ Oòduà dìde, bọ́ sípò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ, ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo adúláwọ̀.
Thank you all very much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining us. Let's just quickly do one or two things. I want to once again thank you for joining us and for being part of this discussion this afternoon. I don't want to stay too long, but there's a number of things that are going on. I was saying earlier on that we have to create our own reality. This is what I mean. Those who are oppressing us, they are intent on creating their own reality. And how do they do that? They create their own reality in our land by oppressing and suppressing us. So we need to address that. Now, keep in mind, we are not going to Fulani land and claiming any part of Fulani land. None of us, or the Hausa, no, there is no southerner you will find that is going to the north and laying claim to northern land. None of us. We are happy with what we have. But what you see are the Fulanis and the houses laying claim on a daily basis on our land, telling us that their Allah, their Most High, has given them this land. And they forget that we've been living on the southern land, on the Yoruba land, Biafra land, Middle Belt for thousands of years. Thousands before they even came to our shores. These are facts that I will be expatiating on later on. Those of you that have been following, you'll have been hearing me talking about some finds that they found. I will come back and talk about that later on. But today, I just want to make us all aware of what's going on. In the middle of all of this, there's a time for a little bit of a celebration. I want to say congratulations to Big Val Jokotoye. His wife gave birth to a healthy baby girl, I believe it is. I hope I'm saying it right. And that news was well received, so we congratulate him. We wish the whole family well. We hope, we wish them continued, happiness and joy in the future. And from here on, and we just wish them well, and the mom and everything, they will be just living life, and we're really, really happy for them. So that's congratulations. And let me just show a picture that he shows. I hope he will permit me showing that that he shared. And he's someone that I actually, we do talk, and he does a lot of good things, and his thinking and everything else is very, very, it's aligned to where we're going. And I want to just take this moment to say congratulations to him and his wife and the children and the newborn baby. And we're really happy. That goes to our Deola as well. Fayong, I think it is as well. She again, so we do watch these things, and these are the kind of things that we should be encouraging among our Yoruba people and Biafrans, just to, acknowledge and be happy for each other. We have to sort of build that. So, but anyway, going back to what I was saying, if I can find that picture, I will share it. If not, I will, I'll come back to it later on. Now, what I was saying is, we're hearing the reality that the Fulanis are trying to create. They're doing something that which is portraying the Fulani narrative and perspective at our expense. And it's important we understand that. When they create that narrative, when we allow words like, and I'll read it to you, when we allow the words like, let me just see this Amadu Bello quote to go away, to go on, and we don't question it, and we do not go, whoa, this is not on. And I fault many of our elders and for being quiet when this is when he made such a quote that many people did not actually really confront that quote, and of course I'm talking about this quote. Listen to these words. I'm going to say it again. In fact, you know what, I'm actually going to go one step better than that. I'll get you the picture of it, and then we can then continue with what I'm going. And I'm going somewhere with this, so do bear with me. It might look like I'm just I'm rambling, but I'm not. There is a reason why. You have to have everything that is being done now. There is a foundation. Every time they do things, since 1804, when they came to these shores and been trying to take over our land, they're doing certain things that people have accepted as being the history. It isn't. Our history is way beyond that. We need to expose that. Now, let's do something, if I may be allowed to do that. Let's get this back up. We're waiting for one or two good news, put it that way, but I don't want to touch on that yet. And I will touch on a few things later on. Let me see if I can get this up. 1 second. Let's see if I can get it up, if it will come. 1 second, please. And this is why that's why when we talk about narrative, it's important to understand exactly quite what that means, quite what it means, because we've allowed this kind of narrative to sort of flourish, and we've not challenged it. We've not said no. We've not raised a firm objection to those things. So, and of course, every time we do that, what happens is that they take that as oh yes, that's a win for us. We can do whatever we want to do. We can do and undo in this land. Let me show you what I mean. In fact, I'll do this way. Let me go at this. You can be able to, you can see this all yourself. Yeah, here we go. I'm going to go and do that now, right away. So here we go. So you can see it now. Let's see. That is the famous quote, of course. You can see that. So should I put that there? Yeah. Now. So 1 second, please. I just want to make sure I get this absolutely right. So you can see the new nation called Nigeria should be an estate of our great-grandfather Uthman Danfodio. We must ruthlessly prevent a change of power. We use the minorities of the North as willing tools and the South as conquered territory, and never allow them to rule over us, and never allow them to have control over their future. Ahmadu Bello. This was said in 1960, September 1960, thereabouts. Those of you who know history will know what I'm saying. But these are the kind of things that many of us totally were oblivious to. We don't think about and say, hang on, what basis is this man saying this? Upon what basis? Who gave him that right? And what? And we should be challenging that at every opportunity. When we don't have our history, then that is when we tend to sort of go, okay, oh, he can do that. They can say whatever they want. And we need to challenge that. We must challenge that. At every opportunity that we get, we have to challenge it as Southerners. Because what I keep saying before, they are portraying the Fulani perspective. We have to be very, very, very clear about what they're doing. And the Fulani perspective is that they have the right to subsume not only the land, but us. And in so doing, we have been living in consent in what is effectively an open concentration camp. That is what we've been living in. We have been living in effectively what can best be termed as an open concentration camp. And ladies and gentlemen, those of you watching, please, I hope you, as you're watching, please subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. We do need your support. And because it's important to have that option open. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And at this point, I want to also make sure, whilst I'm talking about this, I want to put the NINAS forms there, as you all know. NINAS, let me just put that there. The NINAS referendum, we have a few weeks to go. For those of you, if you haven't already signed it or shared it for whatever reason. So let me just put that here. Please sign and share. And I will, I want to encourage you to sign and share it. Back home, it's very, very important. So that's what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to make sure that we're aware of that as we're going along. So if you're watching this broadcast, please do share, of course, and we appreciate you. Share it and subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. It is of immense importance. And also, don't forget to sign the NINAS. We have to change this. And there is no cavalry coming anywhere to help you and I. I'm telling you now. Thank you very much, Alagba Emmanuel, for posting on Oduduwa TV Radio. I appreciate you very much. There is no cavalry coming to our rescue. We are on our own. I'll tell you why we are on our own. As we speak right now, have you seen what is happening in Afghanistan? Have you seen what is happening? And this will tell you that we are on our own. In Afghanistan right now, what they are doing, the West, they are focused on getting their people out of Afghanistan. That is their top priority. That is their top priority. So if we make the mistake and we think we can go and cry out to somebody from the West to come and help us, it's not coming. It is not going to come. Because their focus right now, the Taliban has given them till the end of this month. They've given them to the end of this month to move everybody, their own citizens out, and those who worked with the Taliban, who worked with the Afghanistan government, who the Taliban now see as a threat. And that means, that means that you and I, whatever it is we want, in terms of saying, oh, come and give us a hand, come and help us. it will fall on deaf ears. It will simply fall on deaf ears. And the colonial powers who actually put this contraption we call Nigeria together, they are focused on that as well. These are just plain facts that we need to be very, very cognizant of. We have to be very aware of these facts. So when we're saying that we are on our own, we truly mean that we are Oyo we are on our own, on your own. When they say Oyo, you people, you all know what I mean by that. You all know when somebody jokes, I say you're Oyo on your own. Yes, that is where we are. And it is no good waiting for anybody from above, from below to come and help us. Because the fact of the matter is, they won't. They will not come to our rescue. It is not in their own personal interest to rescue us. It is just think about it. It is of no personal benefit for the West in total, France, UK, Germany, Australia, US. What benefit would it be to come to our rescue? What benefit would it be to them? What will they get from us, from them coming to our aid, when they are already getting a lot of the resources that rightly should be flowing to us, when they're getting that already? So of what benefit would it be to them to assist us in ending the oppression that we are under? It won't. We need to look at this dispassionately. And because when we do that, then we will take these necessary steps we need to take to stop this genocide that is going on. Because it's a deadly genocide. There are pictures. I mean, I can't show. I might play a voice video. I might play a voice, but I cannot show you videos that I've seen of dead bodies on the floor. People being killed everywhere. I can't show you. I mean, I might show you a video of a young lady that was killed with her 2 daughters. I'll talk about that. But the reason I'm saying this is this. The Fulani are only going to portray their own narrative to, and focus on their own perspective. This is why it's important for us in the South, Yorubas, Biafrans, and Medibel, to start portraying and focusing on our own narrative in our own land. We don't wait for anybody to tell us how to do that. We simply begin to take the steps to make sure that our people are protected and they are aware that they have the right to defend themselves. There was a video of a woman crying. She was wailing and crying as her people were being killed. I mean, she was distraught, and these are the things, and this is happening every day. This is happening every day. Every single day, people are being killed. 16 here, 20 there, 30 there. I mean, there are videos going where you will see, in fact, I'm going to try and see if I can show you one. If I can show you a video. Let me try and get that to you now, actually. I'm going to try and do that now. Beg your pardon. Let me just, I'm going to just show you. I'm going to go to my page and bring it up. Whilst we're waiting, 1 second. So I want to show you something, because whilst nobody is going to come to our rescue. We have to rescue ourselves from this. Nobody. And I want us to be the quicker we all learn that. Forget this stuff about praying, about, forget all of that. It is nonsense. It is a lie. It's, we have to rescue ourselves. Now, let me show you that video, because it's got to the point now where if you think that somebody is going to come and rescue you, then you are just waiting to be ripped apart, to be killed. So let me bring you the video now. 1 second. Here is the video. I want you to watch this video and listen. They are speaking. Just listen to this video. Listen. Watch and listen. Look. Can you see that? They are Fulani men, you see, on bikes. Watch this. You see? And they stop. You see? And they got radio. ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know, look far back. We are facing an undeclared jihad. That's what we are facing. We are facing an undeclared jihad. It's a jihad that they are involved in, and the killings are going on. While they are telling you they want you to believe in one Nigeria, and I will, we are facing undeclared jihad. These are, yes, it's Boko Haram. So let's play for a few minutes. Watch. And don't make the mistake of thinking they are not connected though. They are using, you see, there's a radio in his pocket there. He will hear them. So whilst you are busy, whilst I hope the politicians that still tells us to believe in one Nigeria, I hope they are watching this. I hope they are watching this. Whilst they are telling us to believe in one Nigeria, the Fulanis, they are portraying and they're trying to, they are focusing on their own narrative and bringing out their own perspective to our expense, at our expense. That is what is happening. That is what is happening. Here we go. Let me play that beat again for you quickly. Let me play this beat again for you, Shula. Let me play that back again. Watch. What? Can you see this arm? What do you see in his arm? What is here? Can you see? Can you see? Can you see? Again, if you're a Southerner, you can't walk around with this. What that means is that you are effectively in a slave camp, concentration camp. This is what we are faced with. So when Southern leaders are sitting down, I'm not going to abuse anybody. When they are sitting down in their offices and they're telling us, oh yes, we can solve it. Oh yes. What they are doing to talk, the Fulanis are walking the walk to their own favor. I'm just putting out, sir, we all need to pray and follow it up, necessary action. Absolutely. I'm just bringing it to our attention. This is what we are faced with. If you, as a Southerner, if you were to walk around with a gun, God help you. If you dare walk around with a gun as a Southerner, it is over for you. Yes, because the police will be after you, the army will be after you. But these people, because they are Fulanis, they can get away with anything. And the minute you've done that, the minute the Fulani government has made Fulanis one above everybody else, there is no justice. There can be no justice where not everyone is equal. If not everyone is equal, there can be no justice in that society. There can be no justice. If one citizen is more equal than the other, then the one that is being unfairly treated is in an unjust society. And that is what has been engineered. The minute you say we are born to rule, you see, when they say born to rule, it means that we are the first and you are second. We need to understand. Let's just be very, very clear about what is being done. We have to be very, very clear. When they're telling you, oh, we are born to rule, we are the ones who are going to rule, the kind of language, the minute they start using those kind of languages, we need to be very clear that as far as they are concerned, we are not fit to be their equals. And yet they want us to be in one Nigeria. Can you see how that there's a problem? Can you see that there is a problem? So those of our leaders, our politicians, who tell us to believe in one Nigeria, and yet they refuse to confront this central issue where the Fulanis put themselves as first above everybody else. First among so-called equals. Equals being citizens, but then of course they are first. So we are all citizens in contraction Nigeria, but when it comes to it, when it gets down to it, the Fulani can walk around with a gun, as you see in this video, and nobody will dare stop him. This is the problem that we are facing. And this is what we need to communicate to our people. Yoruba people, Biafrans, Middle Belt. The time here is not to be squabbling among each other. Look at what the Fulanis are doing. That is what we need to look at and begin to use that to inform our actions. Just coming and saying that one is this one, that one, is not going to solve it. These guys, they are, whatever we say, they are carrying on with their plan. The question is, what plan do we have to protect our people? That is the question. What plan do we have to protect our people? What plan do we have to protect Biafrans, Middle Belt, and Yoruba? In the face of blatant genocide, what plans? That is what we must focus on collectively. Now let's play the video for a little bit more. Notice there is no army, there is no police. And look at this guy with a gun. There is no army or no police to stop these people, to arrest them. You see, there is no army, no police. You see? Yeah, exactly. James Chike, Ejike, Okereke. I believe that one Nigeria is for Fulanis. That is exactly the point I'm trying to make here. Because if this man, look, all of them, look at them. They have AK-47s. When you have AK-47 and the world sees this, the war will not interfere. Remember, I told you, right now, Afghanistan has given the West till the end of the month to move their people out, and they will close the border. So the West will not listen to us. Forget it. Forget it. Forget going to the West to seek solution. Come and help. Oh, come and help us. Oh, no. And look, by the time, even if, let's think about it logically. Let's think about it. If you go to the West, oh, come and help us. Come and help us. By the time they get into the plane, get the people down, it's over. Do you get it? By the time they say, okay, we are going to set a task force, people together, let's say they want to help. Before they even do that, you are talking weeks and months. And this thing is happening now. The killings are happening daily. The killings are happening daily. These are the things that we need to look at. Let's play for a little bit more. Look at, notice, keep in mind, all of them there. Everyone you see on the bike, they've all got AK-47s. This one is got it on himself, on his front. That one has got it there. The one is in, they've all got it. They've all got it. Now, where did they get that weapon from? The federal government. Now, watch this. Keep on. Let me play that bit. In case you missed it, let me play that bit. This is why I am saying this. When we say that the Fulanis are fools, we say it at our own ignorance. Let me say that again. When we say the Fulanis don't know anything, we say it at our own ignorance. Listen to this. What is he holding? Watch. Let me go back again. I want you to see that bit. I will not freeze it. It's important. When we are talking, he's holding a radio. If we keep saying that Fulanis don't know anything, we are saying that to psychologically make us feel good. Okay, we talk about it. and we talk, and then we reduce them in our own eyes, so we are still okay. No, we are not okay. Oh. We are only wasting our breath. That's why I don't want to come and talk on shows and people to. We need action. And you see, look at them. They are taking action. You can see that. So let's play it now. Now you've seen it's got a radio. I hope you will now, if anybody that takes a radio and start communicating, that is a clever person. And this is our money that you're using for this. Oh, the weapons and everything comes from us, by the way. Listen. Look at that. Now, where are they heading? Where do you think they are heading? It's only one place, so the south. Anywhere in the south. And for them, it doesn't matter where they go in the south. As long as there are people in there, that's their target. That's what we face. That is what we face. As long as there are southern people in there, that's their target. So all of this talk, somebody's talking about they're trying to do. Listen, let's disabuse our minds. These guys are clever. We need to stop trying to belittle them in our minds and thinking that by saying that we feel good and that solves the problem. It doesn't. Oh, we are putting ourselves in harm's way. We need to forget what they're doing. You see, right now, what are they doing? They are moving around. They are active. We can see their videos. We can see them. You see? This is putting fear in us. But what if we started putting fear in them about what we are doing? What if we started doing that? I'm just asking. I don't know much. I'm just saying, what if we started our actions? You see, please, I'm going to be, some people, if you don't like what I'm going to say next, I understand if you're a church person, if you're a Muslim person and you will hear me, you will not like what I'm about to say. But it has to be said. You see, for them to come at us, they are not in a mosque. They are not in a church. They are on a bike towards us in our land. But millions, I guarantee you, even as the killings are happening, many people are going to churches and mosques as we speak in the south. I'm sorry, I know it's bitter. I know, you see, the truth is bitter. But what I'm saying, people don't want to hear it. But if you don't, I understand. But I think it's worth us saying this to ourselves. We shouldn't worry about what the Fulanis are doing. We need to concern ourselves about what we Southerners are doing. Look at them on the bike. Look, let's play for a little bit more. See? They are on a jihad. These guys are on a jihad. And I promise you, the government of Contraption Nigeria fully supports their action. There's no point trying to say why. You see, those of you who are asking why is Buhari doing this, how doesn't he believe in? He has never believed in one Nigeria. There has never. Thank you very much, Jesu Loba, for signing the Nenas form and sharing it. There has never been a one Nigeria. The one Nigeria has been designed to fool Southerners. One Nigeria has been designed as a way to fool Southerners long enough for the Fulanis to circle us and take the whole thing. If they believed in one Nigeria, they would not be sending bikes to the south. If the people who are in government, if the Fulanis believed in one Nigeria, that is to say, Fulanis and Yorubas and Biafrans and Middle Belt being equals, there will be no need for them to send people like this to come and kill us in the south. So it is a game. So those of you that are talking about one Nigeria, look, please, I'm just trying to wake you, understand on that. And I'm sure many of you are waking up and to the realization that we are being killed as where we stand. We are being killed where we stand. Now, let me see if I can get, there was a video. I might be able to play a video to you. I'm going to play a voice video. I'm not going to share it. I want to play a voice. There was something that was shared because I don't know, Facebook can be very, they will, if I share things now these days, they seem to put me on a warning and they will, you know, they block it and they reduce the thing and all of that. So let me see if I can play something that I had this morning. In fact, a video. I'm not going to show the video. You just hear it. Because I honestly do not know the parameters in which Facebook use anymore. If I use a totally innocuous video, they come at me. But I want you to hear this. I want you to hear this. One minute, please. Sorry. I want to do that again. There is a priest that is in front of a dead body. Of group of people killed. There is a. Let me give you context. What you are hearing is a bishop or a priest in front of a group of village people in the south, and there are dead bodies covered with leaves on the floor in front of him, and he's talking about this killing in their language. Now, I don't understand. I'm going to try and play it and see if they translate to English somewhere. You see? There must be about 20 bodies I can count. But I can't show it because Facebook may take it down. So I'd so like to show you the video, but I can't. It's talking in a language where I don't understand. I think it's bodies all over the floor, at least 20. Yeah, listen. Yes.
And when we talk, people say we are lying. The government is not there to defend us. We've never seen any government that so desire in blood sucking like this government. And when we talk, people say that we are being biased. People talk that we are not supporting the party or supporting the government. Which kind of government is that allows people, his own citizens, to be killed every day? They are being killed. God will fight for us. God will raise the standard for us. And if
I'm sorry, Pastor. There I disagree. No God will fight for you. I'm sorry. No God will fight for you. You have to fight for yourself. You have to tell your people in your churches to get up and fight. You are the voice that they are listening to. If you are telling them to continue to pray in the face of them killing, you are not helping them. You are not helping them. You must tell them they need to defend themselves, that there is no savior coming from anywhere. That is up to them now to work together and protect themselves. So this idea, yes, pray. They can pray. But they need to defend themselves. The Israelis, when they're going to go and fight their war, they pray unto the weapons that they're going to use in that war. I don't see any weapons that we're using to protect ourselves. So that is something we need to look at. So let's listen on. So I'm just stating that. Just praying is not enough. No. We need, God can rise on our behalf, but we need to manifest that by people on ground. Our own people rise up and defend, and pray that God guides us through that defense, that we are on a just cause to defend ourselves, so God is on our side. But to just say pray, we are putting our people in harm's way. This is what I mean. I don't mean any offense here, but I'm being very, very practical. And we are not practical. We like to, they know what they want and they go for that. They do not, all this prayer, these people here, do you see them praying now that they're on the bike? They are going on a mission, on a jihad. They will use the religion to achieve their aims. Now let's listen on to what this pastor is saying. I can't play it because there's bodies all over the place. And if I did, Facebook will bring me down. Oh, 9, sorry.
Out of the 16 killed.
See, 9 out of 16 killed.
Thinking that she was going to survive.
9 corpses out of 16 killed. 9 corpses out of 16 killed. Listen on.
She also died in the hospital. So we have lost 17 people from this village.
In the village alone, they have lost 17 people. Now, this is in the face of our southern leaders telling us to believe in one Nigeria. I just want you to understand that too. In the face of southern leaders telling us to continue to believe in one Nigeria, here you have a bishop in a village telling us that 17 people have been killed. And the government keeps saying they believe in one Nigeria. This is at our own expense. Do you not get it? So this message is for every southerner. Towns, villages, cities, homes, market stalls. Please, for crying out loud, southerner, every single southerner, stop eating cow meat. Stop. 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 Your focus is about saving the lives of you and your people. Let's listen a bit more to what the bishop was saying.
The Christian community. For how long will the government of El-Rufai and the government of Buhari allow us to be killed like this?
You see?
For how long? For how long? And when we talk, they will talk of security. And we have come to see how biased it is. No any security men hanging around our villages.
Thank you.
Go to Zangon Katab. There is a checkpoint. There is a presence of military officers all over. And how many of our villages have the presence of military officers? No.
You see the point there. The Fulanis, they protect their own people in their land with our own military, and they leave us open to attack. Can you see why we must defend ourselves? I hope you can all see why, as Southerners, Biafrans, Middle Belt, Yoruba, please, whatever squabbles you have among yourselves, I beg, bury it now before you get buried by contractor Nigeria. Bury it now before you get buried by contractor Nigeria. And there is nobody coming to rescue you and your family if you don't do it. Please, I hope you're sharing this podcast as you're watching it. Bury it now. Bury any differences between Yorubas, Biafrans, Middle Belt. Bury it. These people, you heard it from his mouth. He said that the Fulanis, they protect their own, they got army garrisons protecting their own people. But us, they leave us open to attack by the people you see in the video that you're watching on the screen. Let's listen a bit more to what he's saying. This is really important to understand. This is not a joke. And I'm coming to those of us in diaspora as well. Now.
They'll say we are lying. And they will call us for peace talk. After killing us, they will call for another peace talk. And after peace talk, they will kill us.
Did you hear that? They will call for peace talk. After killing us, they will call for another. They're coming more and more. Now do you see? When I said some weeks ago that the government, they have, when they're saying that they are pardoning Boko Haram, it's a lie, yo. They send them to a place, they get them to kill. Then they give the terrorists, the Boko Haram and Fulani terrorists will give the guns back to the army. The army will say, okay, yes, we've arrested you now. And they will say, we are sorry. And then they say they are forgotten. They don't go to the court, into a court. Then they send them, these same people. You see the people you're seeing in this video here. These, I have no doubt that they are part of that plan. The people that you're watching in the video here. These people. You've seen it. You see the people that you're watching in this video. They are part of that plan. They are part of the people that the army will arrest. Once they've done the killing in a town, they'll say they arrest them. Then they will come out on camera and they will show picture. And they will put their hands up. And then the army says they are forgiven. As soon as the camera is turned, the army will hand back the guns to these same people. And they will send them, the army will point them to the next place to go and kill. That's what's happening. So whilst you are talking one Nigeria, those of our politicians and so-called southern leaders, what we need to understand. I'm not going to curse you, but I'm telling you, you've heard from myself. I've been saying this. Now you are hearing from a priest on ground where 17 people were killed in a village. No army, no police. I said it, but these are people with guns here. When these people, if there's this amount of people with guns, why aren't the army around them already? Why? I want to know, why is it that the army hasn't already encircled these people? Can you not see that this is a plan? I hope you can all see that this is all orchestrated. This is all part of the plan to take over southern land. And prayers alone will not do it. Unity among Biafrans, Middle Belt, and Yoruba people. Absolute unity to defend our lives, because we are being picked off one by one by the people you see in this shot. And the government pretends. They tell you, oh, they are repentant. It's nothing repentant about them. There is nothing repentant. It is a trick. It's a takia move. Many of you, I wonder if you know about takia. Takia will make they say it's a plan whereby whatever your enemy wants you to agree to, you agree. Because you will use it to now now dominate them when you get the opportunity. The takia move is simply about deception. And that is what is happening. And it's time we woke up. No prayer will save us all. Whether you are Muslim or Christian South, there is no prayer that will save us all. You can see it. Let me listen a bit more to what this man is saying. Then I will then bring an Arab video, a picture up on you.
I want the world to know.
You see?
Because we are online, let the world know that every day we are being killed.
You see?
Every day we are being hunted.
It's a genocide.
Our houses, only God knows how many houses were burnt and destroyed. How many of our farmlands been destroyed. Every day, the Fulani will bring their cows, put into our farms, and nobody will talk. And tomorrow they will tell lies to us that unknown gunmen. Who are the unknown gunmen?
There you go.
Who are the unknown gunmen? Where did they get the guns?
There you go.
So they are killing us every day. And the government
There you go.
is telling us that it's the unknown government. Unknown gunmen. They know them. They know them by their names. They know them. Every day they know where they are.
I'd like to show you the video, but because of what's happening to my broadcast of late, anytime I show any video where this is being done, Facebook suddenly starts making, they will send me a warning. Oh, I contravened their law. I don't show blood. I don't show anything. I only show pictures where, and I was showing, the last video I showed was where the Afghanistan woman was shot, but I didn't show when she was shot. I only showed when, after they showed the point where they had the gun at the back of her head, and then I showed when she was on the floor. but I showed it in a very obscure manner. Facebook came and told me, oh, I'm breaking the standards. So that's why I don't want to show anything where there's any dead body around, because they will bring it down. And that is why I'm trying to give you as much information in the way that I can, as much as I can. Now, let me see. There's a video I saw. I wonder if I can. There's a video of a lady that I wanted to hear. She was wailing. The lady was wailing. I wonder if I can find it. I hope I can find it. And it's horrifying. It's horrifying. Because when you could hear, she was, again, in a town and village, very much like this, like the man was saying here. I wonder if I can find it. Is that it? No, it's not it. Okay. No, I can't find it. But it's okay. I will. What I'm going to do next is to just give me a second. Let me do something. I want to just. I'm here. So let me just show you. I'm going to get a video out for you whilst I'm doing this. And I need to just switch cameras for a second. Switch angles for a second. That's why I'm doing this. I want to show you a picture of what happened. And that this specifically talks to those of us who are in diaspora. We need to be very, very, very aware of this. That is why we can no longer be silent anymore. Let me do this. Can I do that? Yeah. 1 second, please. I'm just trying to get this information to you as much as I can, and then we can. I'll see how far we go with it. I'm going to give you some more updates about the swim. Please, those of you that are watching, whatever you can do to donate, great. One thing I will say about the swim, I will show you a picture as well. One thing I can definitely say to you about the Yoruba Nation swim is that the 3,000 meter swim that I swam, in fact, I swam 3,040 meters, which is 152 laps. It is a Yoruba Nation national record. I know that because there has not been many people that would have, Yoruba people that would have swam over 3,000 meters. So that is going to go down as a national record for Yoruba Nation. And that is, we need to be doing that. And I was proud to be wearing the Yoruba Nation flag as I swam. This is all intent. These are deliberate intent. We have to, put forward our own narrative, our own perspective. Do you get it? This is how we can do that. Now imagine if many of us do the same thing. Whatever sports that you are good at, please go and do it. Get a time, get a place, get a certification of where it was done. Get all of that proof in place so that there's no doubt. The date, the time, all of that is important. Because when the time comes, you can place evidence of the fact that you did that, and that will go down as a national record. We are building the foundation for Yoruba Nation by doing what we're doing. Believe you me. You might think it's small, but I'm telling you, it is a reality. Now, let me show you. I'll come back to that. I want to just bring you this lady here. And it's harrowing. But I will come back to that later on about my swim. And please, whatever you can do, I really do urge you, donate what you can to the swim. Go to the event page, and there's the account details are there. Please, all the funds are going towards ensuring that we raise the level of awareness in our towns and villages. We need to help our people on ground to get in every state in Yoruba land. Your help can help us. Already, whatever happens, whether you donate or not, that record is there. That record. The fact that 3,040 meters was swam by a Yoruba man on the 22nd of August, 2 to 4 p.m. It took about 1 hour, 35 minutes. That is something that it's gone in the record books. It can't be taken back. It can't be scrubbed out of history. It is a reality. See, that's what I'm talking about. We paint the reality we wish to see. We don't talk about it. We paint the reality that we wish to see. And by taking the steps like I've done, I believe that's part of the foundation. And when we get Yoruba Nation, we want to make sure that record is there, and then it will be something that will be lowered by those who are coming behind. They will be lowering that time. They will be lowering it and lowering it and lowering it. That is where you build a nation. Now, let's go ahead and look at this thing again. There's a lady, tragic story. No, okay, let me just cancel that. Now, I'm going to bring this story back out, and I'll read it to you in a little detail. If I can find, I'm just doing this. Give me a minute, please. I'll get it. And this is all relating. Yes. I'll do that. Then I'll come to the final part of it. But I'm going to show you something. Oh, okay. 1 minute, please. 1 minute. I just have, there's a lot going on in the thought process. And sometimes you have to check it. You have to check it a little bit. But nonetheless, I want you to see the story of this young lady. And it is something that is quite heartbreaking. If I can just get to that information, that'd be great. Let's have a look. Beg your pardon. I'm almost there. It will get there. Okay. Yeah, that reminds me, there's a young lady that's been illegally arrested and framed by the police for being part of IPOP. She's nothing of the sort. We need her to be released, and we're talking about that as well. But this one I want to just quickly mention, if I can. Okay, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I've decided that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to do it this way. It's taking a bit of time. I didn't want to take that time to do that. So let's just get this done this way. Here we go. There we go. Okay, now we're back now with me. You're back with me now.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí a kọ orin oríire wa.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Now, the lady you see before us now is a young lady. She's a mom. I'm going to read you the story. It's quite heartbreaking. This is why when I said earlier on that this also impacts you and I as Southerners and as diasporans. That's what I meant. Let me read the story to you from top to bottom. And it's quite heartbreaking. I'll see if I can show it, but I'm going to read it to you. I'll read the story to you. But her name is Bola Aruweto, I think is it? Let me just make sure I get it right. Bola something is her name. Basically, she went to bury her mom in Nigeria. She went back home. Her mom passed away, so she went with her children to do the final rites to bury her mom. Oh man, I missed that video this morning. It's a shame. Basically, what we found out was that she was shot to death by so-called unknown gunmen. Yeah. So-called unknown gunmen in her car in front of her children. The lady you see in the picture, may her soul rest in peace. The lady you see in the picture. She was killed by so-called unknown gunmen. Yeah, here's the story. So I'm going to read it to you. So, gunmen suspected to be bandits have shot dead a UK-based Nigerian woman who returned to the country for her mother's burial along the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. She was said to have been killed in the presence of her children. The victim, Bolanle Aworeton Omojuwa, was said to have hosted the loved ones at the Civic Center, Victoria Island, Lagos, to celebrate her late mother's life. She, however, decided to visit Oyo State after the funeral reception. Unfortunately, while traveling with her 2 children on Thursday, she was shot to death in her car by bandits at the Guru Maharaji village on Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. friends and former schoolmates have taken to various platforms to mourn her. Alumni members of University of Ado-Ekiti, now Ekiti State University, have also taken to their WhatsApp platform to mourn the deceased, who was one of them. One of them wrote, "They say we never die, we just change form and continue our existence in another realm. If this is true, I'm sadly mourning you with my tears. It would have been a joy to our world if we weren't cut down." Bola Aworeton, CO99, political science, something. I think is a great. I think she's very, very good. Came home from the UK to bury her mother last week or so, and same last week. Little did we know she won't return to the UK again to continue her life. You know, the most adorable, pretty woman. She was shot dead in her car in front of her children at Guru Maharaji this past Thursday. Unwilling forcing her to escort her mom to great unknown. Your death is too gripping for me. I am bewildered and don't know how to mourn you. So those of us in diaspora, don't think that this doesn't relate to or won't come to us personally. And that, I include myself in this struggle. I include myself. I say that, and I want us to be aware. This is why we can no longer sit aside. We need to be part of this struggle. I know the toll this is taking on me personally. I know the toll that this is taking on me personally in my health and trying to make sure I get everything balanced. It is a heavy toll to constantly focus on, because I realize what is going on. And unfortunately, this young lady, look at her. Beautiful woman. Beautiful woman. Beautiful, beautiful woman. May her soul rest in peace. Cut down by unknown gunmen. Cut down the unknown gunmen. So if you are thinking that the unknown gunmen, by the way, that is speak for Fulani terrorists, Boko Haram. That's what it is. You see the people you saw on the bikes. They are no longer just along Middle Belt. They are in Lagos. That is what is happening. They are in Lagos. They are in Ogun. They are everywhere. They are everywhere. And they can take action to snuff out our life like that. That is what is the point. That is the point that's being made here. Just keep looking at her beautiful face. When somebody tells you that she's dead, would you believe that? They will say, you will say, this is a beautiful lady. How can she be dead? What are you talking about? You will even be arguing. But yeah, you have it in print. I'll see if I can get the write-up on that for you. You know, this, I mean, it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. This same unknown gunmen, have you noticed the regularity in which they are appearing in our community? Unknown gunmen. They kill and nobody arrests them. There is never, when they come to kill, notice, there is never any police around. There is never any army. And even when there are army or police around, and even when you manage, when the villages and cities, towns manage to arrest some of them and hand them to the police, what happens to them? They are let go. They are let go. I just want to ask our politicians, southern politicians and so-called leaders, is your plan to just watch as our people are being killed? I'm just asking a straight question. Is your plan to watch as your fellow Yorubas, Biafrans, Middle Belt are being killed by Fulani terrorists? What do you think will happen when they kill all of your community and you left standing? Let's say you are even left standing. What do you think if they kill the whole of your southern community and they leave you and your family standing? What do you think will happen? Do you think you will get more power? Do you think you will get more power to be able to dictate to the government? Is that what you think? I'm just asking. It's not abuse. I don't do abuse. Everybody knows me. I don't do abuse. I'm just asking. What do you hope to achieve by doing that? What benefit do you hope to achieve with all the money that you say you get and they're killing your people and you are standing there? Please, those of you who are watching us on Facebook, please go to Citizen AY on YouTube and subscribe. It is of immense importance that you do. We need your support. We need to build that platform because it gives us options. Like I said now, very much, many of the things I would wanted to show now on Facebook, I can't really show off some of them because the thing is, when I do, they bring it down. They give me warnings. They give me, they restrict it. There's some benefit that should be coming my way, but I'm being denied that, and I'm not being given any reason as to why they are doing it. They are making it difficult for me to reach out and actually say, okay, what is the problem? How can I fix this? It's impossible to get in touch with Facebook. It's virtually impossible. They are only telling you to go and do policy this one, policy that one. When you actually read what the problem is, they are not telling me. And they are making it difficult for me to be able to feel free, to be able to continue to speak truth to power. So that's why I'm asking you, those of you watching on Facebook, please subscribe to us on YouTube. Your support is really important so we can build that platform. Yes, we want referendum. No going back. Exactly. We want referendum. And someone is saying on YouTube. Those of you on YouTube and on Facebook, please make sure you continue to sign the NINAS form. Very, very important. Now, I want to... So this lady here, it is painful, a painful exit. And what is sad about this is that, you see, the two children, they will not have received any... assistance from the government in terms of trauma. I doubt it. I doubt they would have received anything in terms of trauma. I doubt they would have received anything in terms of trauma to help, to say, okay, what can we do? So let's see. 1 minute, please. Sorry, I'm just trying to check one thing here. Beg your pardon. There is a video where they were showing the family, and I wanted to get that out, but I'll probably play that later, where the family were crying at her burial. She was buried just maybe yesterday or today. That quick. May her soul rest in peace, by the way. May her soul rest in peace. It's painful. It's a painful, painful thing to see a young lady, beautiful young lady, that had a whole life ahead of her, snuffed out because of somebody's wanting to sort of, I don't even know what to call it. I don't know what to call it. Words fail me. So when we're saying what we're saying here, it's for us all to really, we are in danger of being wiped out, just like the Taliban are doing in Afghanistan, and that's what we're faced with. And until we collectively confront that and say, no, this is not something we are going to accept. No, say no. Say it, no, clear, loud and clear, reject it. I don't think it's worrying. It's worrying. So there we have it. Her name is Bolanle Omojuwa. So may her soul rest in peace. Let me now go to the next thing. Sorry. So let me go to the next thing I was going to show you. 1 second. Right, I'm going to bring this back to you now. Beg your pardon. Now let's go back to the thing I was going to show you at the beginning. Not that one. No, we're not interested in that one. Now, so I'm going to go back now. I want to just show you something else that happened today. And that will tell you, this is the clearest indication. By the way, those of you watching, that's me. Let me see if I can do that. That's the trousers. That's the swimming trunks I wore for the for my swimming, the way I won the 3,000, where I did the 3,000 meters. That's the trousers I wore. I'm actually going to frame that because it's a very important moment for the struggle. And you notice I've got a flag there. See, I've got the flag there. Yoruba Nation flag is there. And I will be making that available for sale in terms of not that one, but t-shirts, trousers and swimming trunks or shorts like that for people to buy on order. So that is important, an important moment right there. Now I wanted to let me go back to the point I was going to do later on. Sorry, I'm just a little bit frazzled right now. I'll get there. Give me a minute. There's a lot going on, and sometimes you're trying to build it. Now, the reason I mentioned all of this, you see, I've talked about now the Fulani headsmen, the terrorists. We've talked about the killings that they've done in the villages and towns. They've talked about the killing of people who are in diaspora, who, when we think we're safe, we would think we are safe, but we're not. And now, we're now going to talk about the government itself. Today, we are hearing that the Nigerian Defense Academy was attacked. Yeah. The headquarters of the Nigerian Defense Academy was attacked by unknown gunmen. And they killed 2 soldiers. Yeah. They killed 2 soldiers. See, it goes here. So, they killed 2 officers. They killed 2 officers. So, you can see that. They killed 2 officers. These are, so at what point? So if the Nigerian Defense Academy is no longer safe, those of you talking about one Nigeria, please explain to us what you mean. What do you mean by one Nigeria? When even the Nigerian Defense Academy is not safe. Look at the building, oh. Look at the building. And that building is no longer safe. Sit at home. I agree with you. Sit at home. That is something we need to do work on. Now, I'm just talking about this. I probably got around 15-20 minutes. There's meant to be a meeting somewhere. I might be going to that. I'm not too sure yet. And there might be a good news, which I'm really holding off on. I don't want to push on that yet. Let's just, but we are waiting. I might touch on things briefly in a way, but fantastic. Okay. Okay, fantastic. Okay, you know, I've got some good news which I've received now. So fantastic. Now, so look on the picture. Look at the building. Now keep in mind, they're saying that building is being attacked by unknown gunmen. What did he say? What did he say again? So bandits. You see, when they say bandits, unknown gunmen, they are one and the same. In fact, they are nothing of the bandit or unknown. They are known gunmen. They are known Fulani terrorists. They are known Boko Haram. The government are the ones taking them to the places in which they are doing the killings. All that word unknown is all lies. That is what we're saying. So, the Nigerian Defense Academy, they killed 2. They killed 2. They killed 2 people. That's what happened. They killed 2 people at the Nigerian Defense Academy. These are the same people that we keep being told. No. The government, they believe in one Nigeria. And you've heard the bishop. He said it. He said, while they are preaching one Nigeria, they are killing us. And they want to restore peace. The way they restore peace, let me tell you what they mean by restore peace. They restore injustice because they kill to suppress anybody, any dissenting voices. Because when they kill, others will be very unwilling to step up again. It's a psychological thing. So when they say peace, it's nothing to do with peace. It's nothing whatsoever to do with peace. It's to psychologically silence those who have the right to speak up. It's nothing to do with peace. They are not restoring any peace. They are cementing the oppression. And we have to understand that the Fulanis are masters at playing with words. How can you call the killing of 2 soldiers in the Nigerian Defense Academy bandits? Bandits. What do you mean, bandits? Yes, so-called terrorists. They are terrorists. They are Fulani terrorists. They are Boko Haram. They are ISWAP. And they have got the support of this government. They have got the support of the Fulani government. So those of you that are thinking the Fulanis are not, they have no brain, they are very clear what they want to do. They have been for 200 years trying to take over our land. I've shown you a breakdown of what Ahmadu Bello said where he talked about the Nigeria is the grand land of the land of our that belongs to my great grandfather, something to that effect. Let me just get the words out. Sorry, I was paraphrasing a little bit, and I want to be precise. Let me just get that word to you so you can see it. Where are we? Okay, I know I have it, and I trust as soon as I leave this broadcast, it will suddenly make an appearance. But I wanted to do it before I left the broadcast. So let me just see. Let me try, and if it will work. If it will work. If not, I'll come back to it. Okay, it's not gonna play ball today. Not today. We'll not play ball right now. But like I said, so they killed 2. And that's the Nigerian Defense Academy. Which means that if you think about it, those of you saying one Nigeria is not a place for us Southerners. We should have nothing to do with one Nigeria. We need to protect the South. Let the Fulanis keep the name Nigeria. Because while they're saying they believe in one Nigeria, the one Nigeria is overseeing the killing of Southerners, as you have seen us talk about every day. And we now know that the Fulani terrorists, they are walking around among us all over the South already. They can kill anyone at will, and no court will put them in jail. They can kill any farmer at will, and no court will put them in jail. In fact, they've been given the license to kill at will. So this idea of talking about one Nigeria, if you're a Southerner, it's like you're writing your own suicide note. It's like you're writing your own suicide note. If you keep saying that you believe in one Nigeria, one Nigeria, if you keep believing that, you're signing your own death warrant. You literally are. I don't mean to be blatant, or that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. That's what we're faced with. The killings is relentless. The place, the Nigerian Defense Academy is supposed to be one of the... How can a bandit go into the Nigerian Defense Academy, kill 2 soldiers, kill 2 officers? So the bandits have now got their own government in effect. So who are the government? It's none other than the Fulani government in place. If the government keeps saying bandits, the people they're calling bandits are the ones that they are sponsoring. The Fulani terrorists, the Boko Haram, the Miyetti Allah, the ISWAP. That's what's happening. So my people, I want you all to wake up. We need to wake up. It is of immense importance that we wake up urgently, because the killings that are going on now is crazy, and it doesn't. You see, the Nigerian Defense Academy should be a place that should be impenetrable. Type 1, if you agree with me. The Nigerian Defense Academy, if it was meant to be like they say it is, it should be a place that is impenetrable. In fact, no bandit would dare go there. If that is your sign. You see, this is the clearest indication that the one Nigeria is dead. When they start attacking the very institution, the Nigerian Defense Academy, which is meant to defend that Nigeria, when it is being attacked and they are reducing it to bandits, then that means that they are nearing completion of their plan. So those of you talking about one Nigeria, whilst you are talking about one Nigeria, the Fulanis have played you to such an extent, they've made you believe that they've now taken over every part of that contraption called Nigeria. And they're now waiting for the go-ahead to now seal the deal. That's what we're faced with. That's the reality of our situation right now. No one is safe in the South, not even our politicians. I'm sorry to say it. No one is safe in the South, not even our politicians, not even our lead. Nobody is safe. I don't mean to say this in a way to scare, but the fact of the matter is that we are staring down a barrel of a gun and we have no defense. We have no defense. They have put us in a concentration camp. Every single southerner, rich or poor, you face the same fate. That is why we need to stand up, defend ourselves. Forget the UN, forget the UK, forget the US, forget France, forget Canada, forget Australia, forget China, forget Russia. The only people that is going to save us is us. Biafrans, Middle Belt, and Yoruba. We need to work together. And if it means that we work together, aside from those who still believe in one Nigeria, who are Southerners, then let's do that. Then it's time to do that. I want us to work on this sit-at-home idea that they're talking about, and let's do that. We need to raise the awareness. Continue to sign that petition, please. I hope you are. I hope you all sign that petition. Let me just see if I can. Did I put it here? 1 second, please. I did, but I must have taken it off again. I'm going to put it on here. Copy. So if you haven't signed the petition, please sign it. Let me just put it here. The petition is there. What we're trying to do is raise the level of awareness. I'm going to come back and do a show about the swim. I've just got a letter. There's a video that I did. Yes. It's like Dr. Malaifa said it. Yes, 2022. I'm telling you, once you are all, that's another thing I want you to know. Once you are all talking about 2023 elections, it's all a trickle. If we're not careful, they will have wrapped up the entire Nigeria and it will become a Fulani Sultanate by 2022. 6 months from now. 5 to 6 months from now, it will be a Fulani Sultanate. If we do not wake up. The people who are going to churches and mosques right now, you face a huge danger. If you're going to church and you believe your prayer will save you alone, prayer alone will not save you. You can pray. What I would suggest is, if you're going to pray on whatever you're going to use to protect yourself. There you go. I've said it. If you're going to pray, pray on the very thing you're going to use to protect yourself and your family. Make that your prayer point. Make the thing that you're going to use to protect you and your family from these killings, make it the thing that you pray on. And we pray that the prayer you make on that thing, may it be successful. May it bear rich pickings, rich fruits, rich returns. May it receive infinite blessings. So every one of you, if you are going to pray as a Muslim or as a Yoruba, a Biafran, a Muslim or as a Christian, please, your prayer, gather whatever it is you're going to use to defend yourself, to protect yourself and your family, and pray on it. Pray on it daily, and make sure it is to hand, because there is no doubt it is coming. You've seen the video. In case those of you who haven't seen it before, let me get that video for you. There's nothing to celebrate about Nigeria. There is a video. It's a shame I've lost that. No, I haven't lost it. I'll come back to it later. Where are we? I want to show you a video. Again, I'm going to show you that video I showed you before, because it is very important to understand. By the way, that is my good friend, Joko Toye. He's done, that's him and his wife and everything. I hope he won't mind. It's all over he's celebrating it, and I wanted to just say a quick congratulations to him and his wife. It's not in contract with Nigeria, I hasten to add, so it's okay, it's not there. But that's what it is. So we just wanted to say big congratulations to him and his wife, and we wish them well. So now let's go to the next thing, which I wanted to show you. Sorry about this. I was a little bit. Where is it? Okay. So that's me swimming there. That's my me when I just finished. But the video of the swimming, I'm gonna give you some more detail about that tomorrow, and I will do a proper session maybe later on today or tomorrow about it. Again, that's just the night before the swim. I did 3,040 meters, and I believe it's the first swim by a Yoruba man over 3,000 meters. I believe it is. I don't know, but I believe it is. Now, here we go. I want you to focus on this. Oh, God, I can't take that now. I can't take that now because I'm on a live broadcast. So just keep looking at this. Those of you that believe, those of you that keep believing one Nigeria, this is what we are facing. Your one Nigeria, these people have not, they didn't get it. I don't think the Fulani government gave them the memo. The Fulani government did not give them the memo about one Nigeria. Because the very one Nigeria that they keep telling you to believe in, these people are going and attacking. They are killing Southerners. And you heard the video I played earlier on. You heard that video. So it's very, very important that we are aware of what is going on. We need to take collective action. Please subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube if you're watching. Please sign the NINAS form. Very important. Go and sign the NINAS form. It is of immense importance that you sign that. If you haven't signed it, go and sign it. Share it and sign it. And also, there'll be some protests going on and things. There is one I wanted to show you, but let me see if I go. What's the time now? Okay, 43. Okay, let me see if I've got something that I wanted to mention. I wanted to talk to you about. Where is it? There's something I wanted to tell you now, and I've just forgotten. Yes. There is something called Extinction Rebellion. I'm going to go and bring that up now. I want you to show you that our government, just to see how cruel our own governance is. The people, and I want you to look at what I'm about to say in this context. Look at it in this context. Here we go. In fact, before I go ahead, let me read this to you because we're getting, listen to this. They say how bandits gained access to NDA spokesman. He says here, authorities of the Nigerian Defense Academy Kaduna said that the security architecture of the institution was compromised, allowing bandits to gain access to the well-fortified institution. They confirmed the attack on its facilities where 2 officers were killed and another abducted by bandits on Tuesday. The military university located along Kaduna International Airport, Afaka, in Igba, local government area of the state, was attacked around 1 a.m. on Tuesday. Confirming the attack, spokesman of the NDA, Major Bashir Jagira, said the security architecture of the institution was compromised, hence the bandits gained access to a well-fortified institution. He added that the institution, in collaboration with Division 1 of the Nigerian Army Kaduna and the Nigerian Air Force Training Command, had launched a manhunt for the bandits. The statement titled "Security Breach at the Nigerian Defense Academy Architecture" reads: the security architecture of the Nigerian Defense Academy was compromised early this morning by unknown gunmen. When you see that, please know that it is Fulani terrorists. Simple. When you see that, just know it is Fulani terrorists. Let's not kid ourselves anymore. That's what it is. So I'm going to move from that now. Let me now go to the next thing I was going to show you. I wanted to show you Extinction Rebellion. They are going to be doing a 2-week protest. I want you to notice something. Yomi was covering them. Yomi Koiki, great work, by the way. He was covering them yesterday. He was covering the protest. The people, here we go. Now, we'll watch this for a few minutes. I want you to notice. People were gluing themselves to the road. Let me see. You see? This is in UK. You see? They are allowed to peacefully protest. They can make noise, they can close buildings down, and the government will not shoot at them. There is no gun inside. Notice there is no guns inside. Can you see? Notice there is no arms inside. There is no gunshot. Nobody is walking around. Can you see any gunmen? There is no gunmen. You see that? Can you see? There is no gunmen. None. I'll do this for a few minutes. This is by Extinction Rebellion. They are protesting against because the world now, the the Western world have used so much of the resources of the world that it's heating up the world by 2 or 3 degrees every year or something like that. And it's now got to the point where there's going to be, flood, wind damage, earthquakes, all manner, because they are the resources in Africa, for example, the mining of resources incessantly, the taking of the oil and everything that's from the nature is now causing global warming. So they are protesting that they want to stop it. But look at that. Look at how many people. Do you see any police with any gun? Tell me if you see a gun anywhere. But when we go and protest, we are treated like cows. And I want you to, let me pause this. Let me pause this for a second. I want you to think about something. Majority of the protests are carried out by Southerners, yeah? Majority of the protests are carried out by Southerners. And every time we protest, a gun ends up being drawn on us. Rarely do you see a Fulani man being faced with a gun. Rarely. In fact, I'm scratching my head to think where that has happened. But in majority of the cases, the people who are being faced with these guns are Southerners, because we were believing in that contraption called Nigeria, thinking that if we speak up, we will, with rule of law. There's no such thing. People have forgotten that we are under Promulgation Decree number 24 of 1999. It is a military document. We are under military decree. Even as we speak, that document is being used to rule, which means that even your so-called civilian government, quote unquote, it has to abide by the laws set up by the military. Let me say that again in case you misunderstood me. Your so-called civilian government, they have to abide by the rules and the constitution set up by the military. And the military has specifically got them to swear on oath to abide by that same constitution. I want you to think about that for a few minutes, to see how fraudulent the entire thing has been. Why we must go all out for Yoruba Nation, Biafra Nation, Middle Belt Nation. And this is what we're saying. Look, just keep looking at these people. Look at how they are. Not a gun in sight. If that was in Nigeria, the police would have come, the army. Police, they come, army, they come. Confusion everywhere. Several minutes later, all don't cool down, brother. Police don't go away. Army don't disappear. Then leaves all the tears and blood. Then regular trademark. Then regular trademark. Then regular trademark. My people say they fear too much. We fear for the thing we no see. We always get reason to fear. We no one die. I get one house. Mama dey for house. Papa dey for house. So policeman go slap your face, you know go talk. Army man go weep and yash, you go they look like donkey. You don't know what it is. Anyway, I'm just, look, I've lived in that place and I know what I'm saying. I'm a Yoruba man and I know the suffering. I'm speaking. I make a break them down for now. Me, I don't live for that place. I don't see waiting police they do to people. How they go, they whip your yash. How they go take their butt of gun, beat you for head. One day they put gun for my face and nearly kill me. I know what I talk about. Time don't knock, make we come out for that contraption. We must come out by force. We must come out by force. When I hear me, we must come out. These people, this Fulani, if we not come out, then go kill us one by one. Then they take our own money, buy gun, when they go take kill us for our own land. Tufi akwa bear, come up for road. Time don't knock, make we wake up. May wake up sharp. Make we wake up sharp. This one no be now. It don't reach am. Look people for their place, then they protest. Show me where gunman dey, where they call gun face them. Show me. Make a play am. This one don't pass Now action we need to. I beg, forget church, forget mosque. Sharp, sharp. Make you protect your family, protect your house, protect everybody. Make people for town, village, city, make them work together. Sharp, sharp. That's not what we do now. See? When you see him, no gun, no. I don't see gun. If you see gun, make una show me. You see him? You see? In front of government house, no gun. You see him? To say now for that crazy contraption, they go don't kill in a finish. They go don't kill in a finish. Like so, like say with the cow. I beg. R.I.P. one Nigeria. R.I.P. one Nigeria. Make I dey talk am. R.I.P. one Nigeria. Me, my heart. This na where my heart dey. Yoruba Nation. Me, I be Yoruba man. Na see am. I be Yoruba man. No see am. Me, I'm here for Yoruba Nation. Yoruba Nation. You see am. Yoruba Nation. Biafra Nation. Middle Nation. Okay, so we'll show. I'm trying to get it right, but don't worry. I'll show you later. You'll see me wear it before I go. Oh, yeah, you got it here. Okay. So it's Yoruba Nation. We're selling this t-shirt, by the way, if you want a copy of it, if you want it. So please get in touch. You see? Look at that. Nobody's stopping them. No guns, no knives, no threats, no tear gas. There's no tear gas, oh, can you see? There's no tear gas, oh, you see? Are you watching? Yes, each year, everybody should sit at home. See, look. They're exercising their right in a democracy. In their democracy. We don't have a democracy. What we have is military governance. You see? You see? Let me forward you a little bit more. Let me forward you a little bit more. See? You see? Look at that. Can you see? See, the police are around.
Just tell me why we're...
John Fuller, I used to work in this building here. It's HM Revenue and Customs. And HM Revenue and Customs banks with Barclays Bank. Barclays is one of the worst, if not the worst bank in the country for investing in fossil fuel projects. Now, there's no way that any kind of ethical organisation should ever be banking with Barclays Bank. And yet, if you like, the bank account that virtually, the organisation virtually all of us have to deal with, HMRC, effectively invests in Barclays. And it's got to divest. It's got to close its account with Barclays and demonstrate that we, our country, and we, the people, no longer want to invest in anything horrible like Barclays and investments in fossil fuels. So that's why we're here today. Very, very noisy. But the key message is, I used to work with HM Revenue and Customs. I had a period of time here in this building. And around about 20 years ago, we had a big argument. The organisation had a big argument about what sort of advertising it was willing to accept for its internal magazines. Because some of these internal magazines were being sponsored by private sector organisations. And we had one very large, well-known private sector organisation that was sponsoring one of our magazines.
So you see,
stopping what it saw as a war on able to any motorist, drivers, fast as they like, when and where they like. It opposed, the organisation opposed speed cameras, speed enforcement, and as a result, people are getting killed. So we had a big argument in there. And the argument came down to the fact that we actually we felt we had a moral purpose, we felt that we had to have an ethical policy, and 20 years ago we made that decision. So why the hell is it in this day and age that the HM Revenue and Customs is still banking with Barclays? It is inconsistent with its policies. So that's why we're here. We want HMRC out of Barclays. Out of Barclays for good and have nothing to do whatsoever with any evil banking empire that is still investing money in fossil fuels that kill millions of people. You know, this is really what it comes down to. Do you support an industry that kills millions of people, or are you opposed to it? HM Revenue and Customs has to make that decision. Okay?
Thank you.
So I'm going to pause it here because I need to rush off. I need to wrap up here. I'm pausing it here because that is a video that is shared on Citizen AY. But you heard what he said there. He said that Barclays Bank are investing in companies that deal with fossil fuel. Now, fossil fuel, in case you don't understand, that's things like petrol, gas. And the UK, they are in government, working with the Fulani government to continue to extract via the companies, all of this Shell, BP, all of these companies, they're all in it. That's what they mean. And that is where it's impacting. You see the environmental damage that you saw in Ogboni land. That is it. This is the companies that are funding it. When they put money into those companies and then the shares go up, the result is that we have environmental damage in Ogboni land and other areas. In Yoruba land, in Biafra land, in Middle Belt. This is one other reason why we need to dismantle contract in Nigeria. So that is all there for us all to see. You can see there is no gun. No gun is facing these people for speaking up about their right. Now, please, I want you to be very, very clear. You are not in a democracy in contract in Nigeria. If you believe that you are in a democracy, you are living an illusion. You are not in a democracy. It is an illusion. You are under military rule. Promulgation Decree number 24 of 1999. Quote me. That's what you are living under. That is what you are living under. Promulgation Decree number 24 of 1999. You can see it on the blue thing in the middle. That is why I keep putting that there. You need to be very aware. And that is one of the reasons why we are justified in going for Yoruba Nation, Biafra Nation, and Middle Belt. We are being killed every day. We are being oppressed every day in our land. Contraption Nigeria is a slave camp. It is a concentration camp. Concentration camp for Southerners. Contraption Nigeria is a concentration camp for Southerners. And we need to break out of that camp, break away completely from Contraption Nigeria. That's up to you and me as Southerners to work together, raise the level of awareness among our people to confront this and dismantle it. Because we are being killed as we speak. We are being killed. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to wrap it up here. I thank you all for watching. I've got a bit of good news. Let me just read something to you that I received today. And that will be something I will bring it back. Because of the, let me see. Where is it? Sorry, I'm just going to, they sent me the message as I was on air now. So, and I thought, oh, fantastic. But let me get that out. Where is it? Beg your pardon? Okay, so, and it says here about my congratulations for finishing your charity swim on Sunday. I'm very glad to have been able to help. Raf has sent me the videos of you finishing, and I have the videos. The videos I took of your starting. I will send this to you along with a letter from us at Northfield later tonight. It will just take a while to upload the files. So that is what I will be bringing on the event page. Look out for that. It might happen later tonight or tomorrow. I'll be bringing that to you all. So I will play the whole video. What I'm going to do is I'll play the video I'll play the whole thing. And so for those who have not watched, we did an event. And here is what I want to bring to your attention at this point. Actually, at this point, I'm going to do that. I want to use it as an opportunity to to show what the achievement. The trousers is going to be something that is a treasured garment, because it was what I used in getting there. I didn't think I could do it myself. I really didn't think I could do 1,500 and 3,000 meters myself. I didn't think so, but I actually did 3,040 meters. And I want to thank everyone that supported us in reaching that goal. I truly appreciate your support. And please, we do need donations, like I said. The account number, I will try and provide it here. If not, I'll be on the broadcast. Those of you, just go to the event page. The account details are on there. Donate what you can, however small. It doesn't matter. Look, we need to, this is about we are in a life and death situation. I don't think you quite get it. I don't think people quite get what is going on. We are literally in a life and death situation for the coming generation. No, it's not my generation. It's not me. I'm over 50. You know, I hope there's a few more years in the old dog yet, but I mean, I'm trying to manage, with this chronic pain and everything else. But the coming generation is what we should be, of Southerners is what we should be looking at. Are we going to, is this the legacy we're going to leave for them, to be enslaved in their own land? Let's think about it. Is that the legacy we plan to leave for the coming generation of Southerners, to be enslaved in their own land? Is that what we plan to do? Is that the sum total of what we are trying to achieve here? Let me just post that. So they're doing that. Let me move that. Can I move that one? So I'm moving that one here, and then I want to just get 1 second, please. I want to get you something here. Then I will wrap up here, quick, pretty much. So let me see. Okay, got it. Yeah. So there. That when I finished swimming, I took that picture. I just said, just take it. You can see it's got the flag. It's got the Yoruba Nation flag on the side. And what I will say to you all is, I want to have that flag in future. That flag is going to be something that flag. We're going to be getting swimming shorts done. So if you want shorts that will be for sale. It will be in that manner. You will have the flag there. You will have the Yoruba Nation flag, and there certainly. We may have the Citizen AY if you so wish. If you want to have it in the same way in which I did, and then that's fine. Let us know if you're interested. Let us, we will definitely be doing that. But it says here, Yoruba Nation now. Target surpassed. I swam 3,040 meters, 150 lap. Actually, it's 152 laps. On the 22nd of August 2021, in 1 hour 35 minutes approximately, a Yoruba Nation national record in these shots. So that is something that I really I hold there and dear. And you will I will play the video. Once I get the video, you will get the part when I finished the swim. I actually stood in the water with my hand on my chest and I sang the national anthem, even though I was tired. And there's a commitment. That's my commitment to making sure the coming generation get a Yoruba Nation that they deserve. For as long as we are quiet in this contraption called Nigeria, we are allowing our coming generation to be enslaved. We need to put a stop to it. We must put a stop to it. Enough is truly enough. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you very much for joining me. Thanks for watching. You're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. I'm going to wrap it up by going for this, by singing the national anthem before we go.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí a kọ orin orílẹ̀-èdè wa.
Iṣẹ́ wa fún ẹwà, fún ilẹ̀-èdè wa. Ká gbéga, ká gbéga, ká
thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the program. Hope you've had a bit more information about what's going on. We must all, as Southerners, Yorubas, Biafrans, and Middle Belt, work together. Let's see how we can bring about this sit at home. I want us all to work together on this. We are being killed on a daily basis. There's a silent genocide going on. We cannot be quiet anymore. Just keep looking. Before you go, you see the picture of those people in their you see that? Let me just show you. They are the Fulani terrorists. Look at them. All of them. They are coming for us in our land. They are killing us. Praying on our knees in the churches and mosques will not cut it. We need to pray on what we are going to use to defend ourselves. That is a prayer that I support. But just prayer for the sake of praying alone is pointless. I'm going to say that emphatically. I make no apologies. Prayer for the sake of praying is pointless. Pray on the thing you're going to use to defend yourself, that it protects you, that it gives you, it deals with those who are trying to destroy you in your own land. That's the kind of prayer we need. So, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for watching. Please subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. Before you leave, those of you, the 100 of you watching, please go now on Citizen AY on YouTube and subscribe, because Facebook are playing games. But of course, I appreciate you all. I thank you all. There'll be a program later on Oduduwa TV Radio at some point. So please continue to support both platforms, Oduduwa TV Radio and of course Citizen AY, and our other platforms as well, Lady Best, Omoba Lano, and others, and Yago, I think it is also. But I thank you all once again. Thanks for watching. You're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Thank you and goodbye. Sorry about that. Beg your pardon. We'll get there. So I'm just trying to find the end button. It's proving it hard, difficult to get to, but we'll get there, no doubt. Okay, I'm going to stop it here. I think I'll stop it here. Thank you for watching. You're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Thank you and goodbye.